thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin', wobbin'.
What is going on, guys? It is Zirksee today with another YouTube video. Today we have the Predictors promo back in Madden 18. I'm super excited to have this back because I don't think they had it a lot last year. I think it was just for the draft, but now it's going to be every single week. So this is very, very awesome. So what you have to do is play these two solo challenges, and once you complete these two solo challenges, you will get 32 Predictor tokens. Now, the only thing you need to do is be MUT level 6, which is pretty easy to do as long as you're not just starting out. You're probably MUT level 6 at this point. So you get 32 Predictor tokens, and let me go show you guys the new sets. So, Predictor rewards are going to be granted on Tuesday afternoon, obviously because of the Monday Night Games. So, after that, you will get the coins wherever you win. So, if you get 20 correct, you get 5,000 coins. If you get 24 correct, you get 15,000 coins. 28 correct, you get 50,000 coins. And if you have the most correct or tied for the most, you actually get an 89 overall player of your choice. So that's actually pretty good. You can get yourself like someone like Zeke, Le'Veon, well actually no, Le'Veon's a 90. Basically any 89 overall card in the game you can get, and that's pretty freaking cool. But let's take a look at these sets. So you obviously can trade in any true tokens for false tokens and false to true as well. Now, Jets versus Bills. The Bills will win against the Jets. I do believe that the Bills will win against the Jets. I think the Jets are honestly throwing this season away, so I would definitely go with that. Now, just strictly if you're, if you don't get 20 right, it's only 250 coins per pick. But I'm going to show you guys my picks. So I'm going to go with the Bills winning against the Jets. So next up we have LaShawn McCoy has at least 100 rushing yards. I'm trying to think who's on their defensive line and their linebacking core now. I think Shady can probably get 100 rushing yards, so I'd go with yes on this one. Falcons at the Bears. Bears win. Hell no. If the Bears beat the Falcons, I will give away a $10 MSP code. Falcons at the Bears. Jordan Howard has at least one touchdown. I would say yes to that one. Ravens at Bengals. The Bengals will win against the Ravens. I would say yes to that one as well. Ravens at Bengals. AJ Green has at least one touchdown. I would say yes to that as well. Steelers at the Browns. The Browns will win against the Steelers. Hell no. Myles Garrett has at least one sack. I do think Myles Garrett will have a sack. I think he's been pretty impressive so far in the preseason, and I believe he's going to really shine. He might even get 2 sacks, to be honest. Cardinals at the Lions. The Lions will win against the Cardinals. I don't think the Lions will win against the Cardinals. Honestly, I think David Johnson is going to go off. Matt Stafford has at least 2 passing touchdowns. Absolutely. Jaguars at the Texans. The Texans will win. Honestly, Jaguars could possibly win this one. I think it could be a lot closer game than people think it will, but I'm going to go with the Texans will winning this game. J.J. Watt has 1 sack. I believe J.J. Watt will have 1 sack, and I think that him and Clowney are going to freaking wreak havoc on the Jaguars, though. Buccaneers at the Dolphins. The Dolphins win against the Buccaneers. Now, quick question about this one, because this is not actually happening because of the fact that this game actually just got canceled to week 11. So what's going on with this one? I'm not really too sure what they're going to do with this. I guess I'll tweet at EA or something to tell them that they messed up on this. But Dolphins win against the Buccaneers. I would honestly say that the Buccaneers win this one, but I'm pretty sure this got moved to like week 11 or something because they're both in their bye week, and as you guys already know, the hurricane is coming, which is why I'm also going to be pre-recording a ton of videos. But Jarvis Landry has 100 receiving yards. I'd say no to that one. Raiders and Titans. The Titans will win against the Raiders. Hell no. Marcus Mariota has 200 passing yards and 20 rushing. Yes. Eagles and Redskins. The Redskins will win against the Eagles. I'd say that's a little tough one, honestly. Eagles or Redskins. Okay. Well, that's a little tough, honestly. The Eagles' defense is looking pretty good. Carson Wentz in his second year. They just got Alshon Jeffrey. But the Redskins did just get Terrell Pryor. I'm going to say it's at the Redskins. I'm going to say the Redskins win this one. Eagles at Redskins. Terrell Pryor has 6 catches. I'd say yes. The Eagles have no defensive backs. Colts at Rams. The Rams will win against the Colts. Honestly, you could go either way with this one because of the fact that Andrew Luck is not playing, but I'm going to say no. I'm going to say the Colts don't win this. Gurley has 1 touchdown. I think Gurley does finally get a touchdown. Packers will win against the Seahawks. I think the Seahawks will win this one. Rodgers with 300 yards and 2 passing touchdowns. I'm going to go with yes for that one. Panthers at 49ers. The 49ers will win against the Panthers. Hell no. I think the Panthers are going to win this. 49ers, honestly, I don't even know who their quarterback is right now. I think it's like, is it Blaine Gabbert? No, I don't think it is Blaine Gabbert. Actually, I have no idea who it is. Panthers at the 49ers. Garcon has at least 6 receptions. Well, they don't really have any good defensive backs, but I'm going to say no to that one as well. Cowboys will win against the Giants. Hell to the yes, especially if Zeke is playing. Giants at Cowboys. Dak has 250 passing yards and 1 passing touchdown. Will he have 250 passing yards? I'm going to go with yes on this one. Giants at Cowboys. Manning throws 0 interceptions. No. Manning's going to throw like 4 interceptions. Saints at Vikings. Vikings will win against the Saints. I'm going to say that the Vikings actually will win this one based off the fact that I think that oh man, that's tough too, because the Saints really just upgraded their offense, to be honest, with the addition of all those new running backs, but they did just lose Brandon Cooks. Vikings, pretty solid team last year. Did they make any upgrades in the offseason? I'm trying to think who their running back is now. I think their running back is Latavius Murray. Oh, and they also drafted, oh, who's the guy that drafted? I can't think of the name. Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook now is a Viking, but honestly, this is going to be a pretty close game, but when it comes down to offenses, I got to go with the Saints offense. So I'm going to go with the Saints to win that one. Everson Griffin has 1 sack versus the Saints offensive line. Let's go with yes for that one. Chargers at the Broncos. The Broncos will win against the Chargers. Will the Broncos win against the Chargers? I'm going to say yes to that one as well. Von Miller has 1 sack. I'm going to go with yes as well. And finally, Phillip Rivers has 22 pass completions. I'm going to go with no. Not only just because of the fact that the Broncos defense is so good, but also for the fact that Melvin Gordon, I think Melvin Gordon is going to have a pretty decent game, even against the Broncos defense. So I don't think they're going to rely on Phillip Rivers that much. But that is all that we have basically for all of these. I showed you guys my picks. Let me know your picks down below, and also if I messed with one of these picks, make sure to let me know down below. Now also, they did drop a new patch. You have to update the game before you can play, and basically a couple things that they did is they increased the online head-to-head quarters from 4 minutes to 5 minutes. They fixed an issue in MUT squads where you receive the incorrect rewards when teammates left the game early, and then just a bunch of little things. They also increased the zone coverage tuning to increase break on throw times, so hopefully that will help with these broken zones. Tuning to decrease effectiveness of ball carrier special moves, so jukes and spins will not be as effective, but hopefully they are still pretty good. Honestly, I didn't think that they needed to be fixed a lot, maybe just a little bit, so hopefully they just took it down a little bit. They also tuned to increase block shots and run defense versus the gun inside zone plays, and slightly increase pass rush when QB hold onto the ball for longer times in the pocket, and also fix an issue with sideline characters not reacting appropriately to big plays, and also fixed issue around coaches standing in the middle of the field when restarting MUT challenges. So not too bad for a patch. Hopefully they do upgrade, update a little bit more, because it wasn't that big of a patch. It was only like 650 megabytes or something, so obviously it wasn't that big, but let's see how well the game is now, and hopefully it did fix the fumbles a little bit, but just didn't detail it too well in the patch notes, because honestly, fumbles are probably the #1 thing that need to be patched, because fumbles are absolutely terrible right now. Now, one thing I want to show you guys before I let you guys go is the chemistries. As you guys can see, they have the leaders in the freaking chemistries right now. Now, there are no team leader stats out, so we don't know exactly when they are coming out, but I believe this is actually in the game yesterday. I think someone found this on Twitter yesterday, but finally, we do have the leaders in the chemistry. This does mean team leaders will be coming out way sooner than we think. So hopefully this means they will come out possibly tomorrow, which would be Thursday or maybe Friday. I'm not really too sure. Friday would be pretty cool, but weekend league starts on Friday, so I think they would drop this Thursday. I'm not really too sure, to be honest, but I'd hope they drop it tomorrow. If they do drop it tomorrow, you guys already know I'm going to have a video coming out for you guys with the team leaders as soon as they do drop. But pretty interesting stuff that they have the chemistries in the game. Usually that means they're going to be coming out. Let's actually scroll down a little bit and see if there's anything else that we missed out on. I don't think there's any other new chemistries, but we do have the team leader chemistries in the game, so that does mean they will be coming pretty soon. And hopefully they did fix the overalls in them from when Toke made his video, because they were looking pretty similar to the just regular base elites. But hopefully we do have a ton of new guys. But if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and comment. Team leaders coming very soon, and also predictor solos every single week, free coins every single week, and you can get a free 89 overall if you have the most or just time for the most with the correct picks. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you guys next time.